What is euphoric mood? Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and ring the bell for more videos. Euphoric mood. The euphoric mood is characterized by feelings of strong happiness, excitement, and well-being. It is an amplified sense of pleasure that can have a number of different causes. Point 1. Some causes of euphoric moods are natural and healthy. The thrill and sense of excitement you get on a roller coaster at an amusement park, or the sense of joy and fulfillment you experience after you reach an important goal, are both examples of natural euphoric moods. Natural euphoric moods can sometimes be produced by things such as aerobic exercise, sex, and love. Long-distance runners, for example, describe experiencing what is known as a runner's high, which is characterized by pleasant feelings of euphoria. Point 2. But euphoric moods are not always a positive thing. Sometimes feelings of euphoria can be a symptom of a mental health condition. In other instances, people take psychoactive drugs in order to experience the rush of a euphoric mood. This article discusses the characteristics, types, and causes of euphoric moods. It also covers some of the ways that you can naturally improve your chances of experiencing a euphoric mood. Signs of a euphoric mood. When you are experiencing a euphoric mood, it can feel extremely joyful and pleasurable. When you are in a euphoric state, you may feel safe, supported, and carefree. You may experience a strong sense of well-being and a feeling that you are deeply connected to others and the rest of the world. These feelings are a normal part of life and help to motivate people towards healthy behaviors and human flourishing. However, sometimes these feelings are hijacked by substances or experienced along with other symptoms of mental illness. While euphoria itself is not a psychological condition, a euphoric mood may be a concern when associated with a health condition, medication, or illicit substance. Point 3. Sometimes euphoric moods associated with psychiatric conditions or drug use can also be accompanied by other symptoms including anxiety, confusion, disorientation, hallucinations, mood swings, paranoia, restlessness. Types of euphoric moods. Some specific types of euphoric moods include disorder-induced euphoric moods. There are a number of mental health conditions that can cause euphoric moods, including bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and some brain disorders. Substance-induced euphoric moods. Drugs that have euphoric effects activate the brain's reward system, which reinforces their use and makes them addictive. Some substances that produce feelings of euphoria include LSD, psilocybin, cocaine, methamphetamines, ecstasy, MDMA, ketamine, some benzodiazepines, heroin, codeine, fentanyl, and marijuana. Point 4. Medication-induced euphoric moods. Prescription medications may also produce euphoric effects. This can include prescription opioid pain relievers 5-nitrous oxide 6-alprazolam, and clonazepam. Point 7. Research suggests that prednisone, a corticosteroid, may cause euphoric moods in some individuals. Point 8. Activity-induced euphoric moods. Euphoria can also result from natural rewards and from social activities. The effect of endorphins is maximized by acting with others. 10. Laughing with a friend, or having sex or being in love with someone. Point 11. The science behind runner's high and what to do if you're addicted. Psychoactive substances produce a surge of endorphins and other neurotransmitters in the reward circuit of the brain. Endorphins are released naturally when we experience enjoyable things, such as engaging in a creative activity. However, drugs produce a higher level of endorphins than we normally produce on our own. These high levels of endorphins create pleasurable sensations that make us feel euphoric. Point 12. As time goes on, people need to take more and more of a drug to feel its effects at all. Not taking the drug can lead to withdrawal symptoms and feelings of dysphoria. Point 13. Over time, it often takes more of a substance to keep experiencing the same pleasurable feelings, a phenomenon known as tolerance. In order to keep feeling those same euphoric moods, people then need to take more of the substance. Treatment for euphoric mood. Euphoria is a pleasant emotional state and is not a mental health condition on its own, but it can sometimes be a symptom or sign of a mental health condition. If you are experiencing a mental health problem that is accompanied by euphoria as well as other symptoms, you should talk to your healthcare provider. The treatment for your underlying condition that is causing the euphoric mood depends on the nature of the condition. Your doctor or therapist may recommend psychotherapy, but some conditions may also require the use of medications to help control symptoms. In many cases, your specific treatment plan may involve a combination of therapy, medication, lifestyle changes, and social support. How to experience euphoric moods naturally. Using substances to achieve euphoric moods is risky and can lead to addiction and overdose in some cases. Fortunately, there are things that you can do to experience euphoric moods without the use of mind-altering substances. A natural high, on the other hand, can help boost your overall sense of well-being. These experiences are akin to what the humanistic psychologist Abraham Maslow referred to as peak experiences. Peak experiences are moments of tremendous, awe-inspiring joy that are often accompanied by feelings of wonder, ecstasy, and a sense of profound significance. Some things you can try to increase your chances of experiencing a natural high include the following listed, which can help put you in a happier, more euphoric state. 16. Meditation. People who meditate regularly experience greater relaxation and less strain. It boosts overall health and reduces the risk of loneliness. Spending time with friends can also just help you feel good. Volunteering. Doing good things for others can help you feel more connected to other people. It's a great way to experience a sense of community and experience improved moods naturally. Participating in volunteering activities improves mental health, physical health, and social well-being. It also decreases symptoms of depression and improves overall life satisfaction. 19. A word from Very Well. The euphoric mood can feel amazing and boost your well-being as long as euphoria is due to a natural and healthy cause. Drug addiction often leads people to produce. Fortunately, there are things that you can do to experience a euphoric mood naturally. Such natural highs can be a great way to boost your mood and improve your overall health and well-being. Are there different types of happiness? The human pursuit of happiness is one of the most common human searches, but it tends to be an elusive goal as well. Luckily for us, the experience of happiness can actually take many forms and result from a variety of behaviors and life circumstances. Research can now point us to concrete ways that we can find or develop these various forms of happiness in our lives. 1. Press play for advice on being happy. Posted by Editor-in-Chief and therapist Amy Morin, LCSW, this episode of the Very Well Mind podcast shares a way to boost your mood when you're feeling down. Click below to listen now. Follow now. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, RSS. Types of happiness. Illustration by Brianna Martin. Very well. Joy. The feeling of joy comes from losing yourself in the present moment and appreciating what you have. It's fleeting in that it can sneak up on you and sometimes can disappear if you try to analyze it too much. Joy. This can be anything from yoga to amusement parks to your favorite music. It's also important to try some new things to find novel avenues of joy. Excitement. Though it can last longer than joy, this emotion is still somewhat fleeting. It dissipates rather quickly and can turn into ennui. However, it can be a motivating factor. Excitement about a new job, for example, can motivate you to work harder, and excitement about a new relationship can motivate you to put more effort into working through difficulties. Excitement can also help you to get through jitters. If you tell yourself you are excited, rather than anxious or nervous, studies have found you can channel that potentially uncomfortable energy into more constructive activity. Excitement can also extend the positive feelings you get from an activity. If you focus on your excited feelings of anticipation, the fun of a vacation can extend into the days and weeks before you even leave. Excitement isn't too difficult to come by either, so this is an easy one to pursue. Take on new challenges. Keep a bucket list. Let yourself revel in anticipation when you have something big coming up. Gratitude. Gratitude can disappear if you don't actively focus on it, but it's also an important form of happiness. Those who feel gratitude on a regular basis tend to be happier and healthier than those who are less prone to these feelings, according to research. 2. Further, gratitude is very simple to cultivate. You can use a gratitude journal, loving kindness meditation, or even simply tell people in your life that you appreciate them, and do it often. Cultivating these feelings of gratitude has been shown to ward off feelings of depression, among other things. It may be less obvious, but this type of happiness can be brought to mind again and again. Pride. While smug or competitive pride can be a negative thing, feelings of pride in your accomplishments can be a form of gratitude turned inward, and are a great form of happiness to indulge in. You can take pride in your work and your family, your home and yourself, and in anything you put effort, care, and love into. You can cultivate a healthy sense of pride by including personal accomplishments in your gratitude journal, or keeping a list of wins at the end of each day. This isn't the same as bragging or being full of yourself. You're not saying that you're better than others because of your accomplishments, but that you're a better form of yourself, and you're appreciating this fact. Optimism. Studies also connect optimism with greater outcomes in life. Point 3. Optimists tend to focus on possibilities and have a combination of gratitude and pride. They are grateful for all of the possibilities life presents, proud of their abilities to harness these resources, and have a strong belief in themselves and their ability to make their attempts at whatever goals they pursue success. Optimists, when faced with disappointment, tend to minimize it, pinpoint how they can do better next time, and see mitigating factors that led to their negative outcomes. When they succeed, they give themselves credit and take it as a sign of better things to come. Optimism tends to be an overall way of being, so it's less fleeting than other forms of happiness. 5 steps to being more of an optimist. Contentment. Contentment means being happy with what you have. Those who are content are less disappointed by life's drawbacks and feel lucky to have what they have in their lives already. People strive to feel this form of happiness, and it can come with a focus of gratitude on what you have, as well as a feeling that you have climbed high and deserve to enjoy the rewards that come with the effort. Reveling in your accomplishments and in everything you have can bring contentment, so focusing on what you have is a great way to stay content. What is subjective well-being? Love. Love and happiness are sometimes said to be interchangeable, that love is an infinite source of happiness, and happiness itself is a form of love. However you look at it, both are vital to have in your life. True love is fabled to be extremely difficult to come by, but in actuality, love can be found all around you. Family, friends, romantic partners, and even pets can all be sources of love, and focusing on all of these relationships can greatly enrich your life. This is a form of happiness that can come in endless supply. Even though stressful relationships can sap us of happiness, healthy and supportive relationships can bring great and lasting happiness. Focusing on relationship skills, spending time with loved ones, and in other ways cultivating these relationships can help you to keep this form of happiness in your life.